Mixed martial artist or fighter? Which one do you go by? And what's the difference? I've been discussing this with a training partner lately, and I realized that my thoughts have kind of changed over time. When I first started, I called myself a mixed martial artist, and at the time, I did this because I thought it was the more prestigious title. But in reality, the real reason why I called myself that is because it was the less abrasive, brash, and confronting term for everybody else. What I've learned over time is there are a lot of mixed martial artists on this planet, but there are very few fighters. And the reason why that word fighter is so brash and abrasive and confronting for people is because that word is what sets you apart and truly showcases the magnitude of what it is that you do, because it takes a very special kind of person to step into the ring or the cage, go one-on-one and fight for their life against someone else. I think almost all fighters are mixed martial artists. They train in martial arts, they uphold the values, the principles and the morals of martial arts. Of course, there are some exceptions to the rule for sure, but conversely, out of the many, many people that train in martial arts, very, very few will ever step through that imaginary boundary into the arena to test their training, their mentality, and their grit like a modern day gladiator. Spending years of your life training, making sacrifices, being scared, choosing to do it anyway, win, lose or draw, going back to the training room, working even harder, trying to improve yourself, doing all of that again, going out there on a platform in front of people where it's just you and the possibility of winning or failure and not knowing what's going to happen and still choosing to put yourself in that over and over again. That to me is what makes you a fighter, and that is what sets you apart from everyone else. And that right there is why I choose to call myself a fighter these days, and I'm very proud of it.